Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of the Hit the Ball podcast. Thank you very much for listening. Just thought I'd put a wee thing at the start of this episode to apologise in advance for the sound quality of this one. It is completely my fault. Basically, we got all set up and we've recorded a really good episode. I think it's probably our best episode yet. Not a lot of running chat, but mostly sort of chat about other things. But I realised as I was listening back to this that I forgot to turn the microphones on. So we're basically talking through the laptop microphone. So it's going to sound a little bit shit this week. And all down to me being a wee tit and not checking the microphones before we started. So lesson learned. But still enjoy the episode. And remember, and get in touch with us if you enjoyed it. We're not going to do an episode next week because we're on holiday, so I might put a few clips out, but I hope you enjoy this week's episode. Thanks.
People think you're a good singer, or you tell people you are, so don't do that.
Banger, mate. It's a banger tune. £2 that cost me, that bad boy.
£2.
£2. Fully licensed, I think.
That's dearer than actual music.
What? Oh, you mean like a...
Songs are like 99p to buy, no?
Yeah, but you need... This comes with a license or something. I don't know how it works.
Scottish licensing laws.
Scottish licensing laws. Let's not get into that conversation. Let's not embarrass me. Welcome, episode 5. Episode 5.
Do you get like gifts for like reaching milestones? You know, like 5-year wedding anniversaries, something. I don't know what, but
people should give us gifts.
People should give us gifts. What could 5 be?
Well, 5 in wedding terms, is that not paper, or is that the first?
The first one's paper.
First one's paper. What's 5?
I don't know. You used to do this to me on the radio. Ask me questions, stuff that you should have told me about before, so that I could research
Well,
it.
I didn't know that we were going to talk about and like people giving us gifts. So you kind of brought that up.
When we did the radio, I had a PC in front of me, so I could just Dr. Google straight away. But
and now you've got a phone, which is much quicker.
Holding a mic with this hand, and you didn't have to hold a mic on the radio because the desk done it for you.
Yeah,
and
we're not quite at that stage yet where we can get microphones that have their own stands.
And I'm using my left hand to type.
Poor people. We're poor.
Which has taken time as well. So the 5th wedding anniversary is wood.
Wood!
And there you go. So get us something wooden for our 5th podcast.
For our 5th podcast. Although by the time that takes to arrive, the 6th one will be out. And then what's 6?
You're a fun sponge. Stop talking.
But if you want to send us some gifts, then that's fine. I don't know how you would send it to them because we're not giving you our address. But if you know where we live, then feel free.
If you know where we live.
If you know where we live.
It's like a challenge.
Yeah. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Much better than last week, because last week you had a cough.
Yes.
I actually listened.
For the listener?
I didn't really listen back. I listened to the show last week to edit it, but I didn't listen to the whole thing. And I'd listened to the whole thing today just to get an idea what we spoke about, and you coughed a lot.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. But you're better now.
I'm better now.
You're better now.
And I've got chocolate again. Always have chocolate.
To coat your throat?
Yes, coat your throat.
Is it not really... It's not meant to be bad, though, for like... Well, mind you, that's more for singing, I think.
If you're singing. I used to get told not to eat chocolate before going on stage for like when I was in like pantos and that, but I was a rubbish singer anyway, so it didn't make a difference.
Mm. You're very good at singing the Rose. Yeah. That was my way of saying you're like not a bad singer.
Hole digging yourself. I like backing tracks. I like being like.
You're very good. You're very good at the backing singing.
What?
No matter what. And True. It's brilliant. So good. You're so good at
like
it.
Spandau Ballet are in the room.
Exactly.
Are we going to get talking about licensing? Are we going to get in trouble for this?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think you can sing it, but as long as you don't play the actual music.
But what if it sounds just like it?
Then I know what is true. I'm drinking pomegranate juice.
Who sings that? Keep it that way. That's folk at my work's favourite joke. Like if you're singing along. That's
boring chat. Get new chat. Although we date each other. We have like a thing where we just go through old jokes. Like,
yeah.
Don't we? Like, your ma.
Your ma.
That's it.
That is quite funny though. That's revived itself in the last little while between us.
Aye.
And it is quite funny.
You're a joke. Your face is a joke. Your ma's a joke. Love it. And we mean it as well.
You can say what you like. My mum doesn't listen, but yours does.
My mum does. Thanks, Mum, for your continued support. I'm singing for her engagement party. Neil said a retirement party on Saturday night.
You are?
Yeah, and I'm not
Do
prepared.
you want to sing True?
It might be on the list, you know.
Can I take part?
I've pretty much just like yes, you can. But I've kind of like put every single song, every single backing track that I've got onto a playlist, and I'm just taking the ones out that I don't want to sing, or I've bought ones that nobody really knows what the songs are, so I've kind of taken them out. But I think I've only got like 20 minutes worth of songs, and I'm meant to be singing for
Take requests.
an hour and a half. I'll take requests.
It'd be fine. You could sing the Rose.
I could sing the Rose.
We.
No, you could sing the Rose.
I could sing the Rose. If I was drinking,
I'll
I
need
probably might sing the Rose.
I'll need a wee break.
Do you know what else I like? And your mum actually really likes this song. It's I think it's called My Love.
Is
Westlife?
it Westlife?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, when it was our 60th a few years ago, I wanted to do something special for my mum, so I thought I'll sing our favourite song. So I practiced Westlife, My Love, practiced it for ages, got really good at it. Then on the night, I got up to sing the song, and I said, "Mum, this is a wee gift for you. I'm going to sing you your favourite song, which is..." And she went, "Arthur's Theme" by Christopher Cross.
Guide!
And I was like, "Oh shit, it is." But I still sang My Love anyway, because I was really good at it.
That's funny.
I'm drinking pomegranate juice.
Oh yeah, you just said that.
Yeah.
Pomegranate juice, it's been in our fridge for about 4 weeks since I had friends over for a cocktail night.
Yep.
And it's sat in the back, like, unopened.
Yep.
And we've decided, you went to chuck it out today, then I was like, well, we've never even tasted it, you could try it.
Well, it had all these words on it, like antioxidant and
The health words.
low sugar and low calorie and all that. And you know what? It's alright. Tastes like cranberry juice,
Did
though.
you not just go to the shop to get wine?
Yes, but that's in the fridge.
Okay.
I'm a professional. I'm drinking juice.
Okay. Right. You also went a run today?
I did go a run today, thanks. Because this is a running podcast.
Yep.
Kind of. It's not really though, is it?
So you've been to the shop to get wine.
I've been to the shop to get wine.
You ate a chippy.
Yes, so...
For your dinner.
I came in from...
You ate a Greg's
Yep.
for your lunch.
Yep.
And a donut.
Yep.
But you went a run.
I did.
And now you're drinking pomegranate juice.
Yes.
So it's fine.
Yeah, it is. Counterbalancing and all that. Well, my run was like, I think I burned like 470 calories or something like that. So that's something. I'll take that.
Yeah,
I mean, the chippy was probably about 1,000. The wine will be about 800. I don't know. Who cares?
You're caring me when you're trying to do a marathon.
It's fine. Right, so yeah, running today. I'm now running for 5 minutes straight. I've completed week 4, and I'm now on to like 5 minute bursts of runs, which is quite interesting. And then it'll get to, I think this week, I'm going to be doing 20 minutes running non-stop.
Ooh.
Oh,
Straight running, 20
you're not
minutes.
paying attention because you're watching some ambulance thing.
No, I am paying attention. You said this week you're going to have to start doing 20 minutes non-stop.
20-minute runs non-stop.
And then, like, is the actual run longer than that? Is there going to be walking bit?
So I think overall it's still going to be about half an hour. So you're not getting rid of me for much longer.
I'm holding out for these runs to get longer so that I can get peace.
That's fine. I'm happy to get out of the house. As I said on episode 1 or episode 0, whatever it was, I'm happy to get out of the house for an hour to go for a run.
Good.
It's nice.
Anyway, just so we can clarify, I wasn't watching the ambulance thing on TV. I just wanted to pause it at that bit where there's subtitles, because it's obviously on silent just now.
Sorry you had to look at my little pecker. I don't know what the episode title is. Wow.
Which brings me to the chat that we just had before it about a busman's holiday.
Oh yeah.
You've never heard the phrase a busman's holiday?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it means.
You don't know what it means?
No, because we were just pausing. I paused the ambulance programme. Well, you said.
I said put it on mute or make it quiet so that we could do the podcast, because it's just on TV.
Yeah.
I was actually watching Stacey Solomon before it.
Right.
And then this came on.
Stacey Solomon.
Which I don't mind watching this.
Oh, my Stacey Solomon. I'm going to turn your house. But I can't talk properly.
I don't care. I'd love for her to come and clean my house. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, actually would be.
Would be.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this came on. I don't mind watching this because I've not been at work for a year. But it's like a busman's holiday. So like the phrase means for a person who drives a bus, in literal terms, to take a bus on holiday.
Ah, right. So
it's like it's not really a holiday because that's his job.
Right. Is that like going shopping in Asda when you used to work in Asda?
Seems like a sly dig, but
kind of the same thing.
Well, if you still work in Asda and then you went to Asda on your day off, it's a busman's holiday, I suppose.
Busman's shopping trip.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite work, does it?
No. So I just said put this busman's holiday off or whatever.
There you go.
And then you were like, what does that mean? So there you go, I've taught you something.
You have taught me something.
Teaching you something.
Very grateful for it.
Teaching each other things.
Very grateful for it. Right.
Cute.
Do you have any little annoyances? I know that you've not.
Every single week.
Every week. You have any little annoyances that you've came across? I mean, this is the second podcast we've done within a week.
I know, I was just saying that I haven't had time to be
You've
annoyed.
not really had time to be annoyed at anything.
I did think of something. What was I talking about
We were
today?
We were talking about something today.
Yes, in the car.
In the car? Can't remember.
I can't remember
Talking
either.
about in the car, but we were talking about. It's not really an annoyance as such, but it's just something that I want to bring up. Bicarbonate of soda is a scary substance. What else can clean your oven?
The reason he's talking about this is because he saw it on This Morning. And they told us that you could put cucumber into some water with bicarb soda, and it would bring, if it had gone soggy, it would bring the crispiness back.
And when you have like bendy carrots, when your carrots go like
a bit soft,
you put them in some bicarbonate of soda and some water, and then it just makes them crunchy again. But you also like make pancakes with it. And clean your oven, and it takes shit stains off of children's underwear. Well, it takes the shit smell out of children's underwear. Something that we've become professionals at this past year.
Right.
That's the bicarbonate of soda bit.
Bicarbonate of soda bit. Did you actually write that in your notes?
Yeah.
Going to do a bicarbonate soda bit.
Oh, I joined the library this week as well.
Okay.
Just so I could print stuff off. But I want to talk about the library. Because the library...
You can talk about the library.
Yeah, you can't talk in the library.
Although I feel like that's a casual rule now.
I think it is, because when I was in it the other day, there was people talking quite, not loud, but just like normal, respectfully. But since when has the library been so futuristic and like in the year 2050?
Like the beeping out of the books, you mean?
Yes.
It is good, like, it's a little satisfaction.
If anybody's been to the library recently, they'll know what I'm talking about, but nobody's been to a library in about 20 years.
We just go because it's like the kids like it.
But there's a machine where when you used to take books out, you used to find the book, and then you used to take it to the library, and the librarian would then stamp it, and then you would take the book out, and then you would bring it back like a week later or whatever. But now, there's this machine.
It is fantastic, I'm not going to lie.
And all you have to do is get as many books as you want. I've not tried the limit yet.
Well, I've done it up to 12.
At the one time?
Yeah.
So all you do is you just stack the books on this machine, and then it scans all the books
instantly,
even if it's
and sometimes you're still
in a
just putting
pile.
it on it.
Even if it's in a pile and you've the barcode's covered by the other books, it knows what books you're taking out.
I know it is very.
I want to know how that works.
And like listen up, Tesco, Asda, Morrison's, Sainsbury's, other supermarkets are available. Like, why can't I just put my trolley under a scanner and it kens everything I've got?
So there was a guy that came into our school one time to do a talk, and he was talking about how Asda were looking into technology where you could just do that. You could just like put your trolley in and it would just scan everything within the trolley.
Well, this is what the library book thing does, and it is really, really good. I'm not going to lie, it's faultless as well.
Fascinating, and I want to know how it works.
And it will come up, like, if it misses one, it actually tells you what one it's missed, and it's like, you need to do this again. But rarely it misses one. It knows what it's doing.
The thing is, I don't want to, as a 36-year-old man, 36? Aye. When you get in your
That's
30s,
when you know, yeah.
When you get in your 30s, it literally is just a number. And you just forget all the time. I think I went a whole year telling people I was 33 when I was actually 32. And yeah, I don't want to go up to the librarian as a 36-year-old man and say, excuse me, how does that cool machine work? I really want to know. Can you please just tell me the science behind it?
It is very good.
I don't think they'll know either.
There you go. That's something for you all to do this week.
Yeah.
Go to your library and scan some books out.
Yeah.
Your mind will be blown.
It will be. Trust me, it will be, because it's so good.
I remembered what my annoyance thing was.
Oh, cool.
But then you spoke over me about libraries and then I forgot about it.
Sorry.
Again. What was it? I can remember where I was in the car when I was thinking about it. Oh, it wasn't annoyances as such. Mm-hmm. It was more how like things that, like words that are unfair to people.
Oh, yeah. I remember that chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the word... Sorry, and you go.
You said something about stutter, and I was like, that's an unfair word to people that have stutters because it's quite a hard word to say anyway.
Yeah.
And like quite a hard word to get out.
It is.
And then we started talking, and I'm like, lisp.
Lisp. Is a
That
terrible
is
word.
such a
And for people who have dyslexia, the word dyslexia is fucking difficult to spell. I don't think I can spell it, and I'm no dyslexic. Mm-hmm. I was trying to think.
I'm sure, I don't know, again, I haven't got Google in front of me, I don't even know where my phone is now. Uh-huh. But I'm sure, like, the word for the fear of long words is a really
long word. Yeah, I was trying to think of more examples, but I can't think of it.
There will be some out there.
If you think of any examples, let us know in the comments.
In the comments?
I don't know.
Sure.
Email us, hittheballpod@gmail.com, or you can DM us on Instagram.
DM.
No one's done it yet, but I'm hopeful for that one.
Slide into our DMs.
Send us a question. If you just want us to, if you just want to ask us something, we're more than happy to try and answer it.
Okay. We didn't start with a joke this week, so I think we've probably lost some followers because of that.
I think so. Well, actually, we've only got... It's kind of my fault, because I always look at the numbers as to how many people have listened to the podcast, and we went right down last week. But I think it's because I didn't do a lot of marketing for it. I didn't really
maybe we just
advertise it as such. So only 11 people from last week have heard your Peking duck joke.
Well,
but it's okay.
I
might put a clip out of it so that people can enjoy it. You okay?
Yeah, I thought I had a child.
Ah, right. I thought it was a cabling issue.
The phantom. No, you said there was no cable chat.
No cable chat. All good. I was walking down the street the other day. This isn't a joke. But have you ever done this where you've looked into a shop, seen a person who's maybe served you before, and they've really annoyed you, or they've you just didn't really like them, and then you've walked to another shop to get something that you could have got from that shop?
No, I don't think I've gone to that extreme length.
I did that the other day.
Okay.
I'm not going to name the shop because people might go in and say this person, but I went into it a few weeks ago, and it was one of the...
Was it a niche item you were trying to buy?
What's that?
Was it a niche item?
No, just black bags.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's a generalised item. So
I was walking down the Bathgate precinct, and I looked in the window of one of these shops, and I seen the guy who'd served me a few weeks ago and he's one of those guys who chats to every single customer, which is not a bad thing.
Well, what a terrible
it's not
customer
a bad
service.
thing, but his chat is basic. It's like basic jokes. Like somebody was buying. In fact, it was the day that I went. It was the day of my mum's birthday, and we went to Liberta. Lots of celebrations for my mum that I've been talking about this episode. But we went to. I went to get a cake from this shop, and he was scanning it, and he was talking to the person in front of me, and he then served me, and I was scanning the cake, and he's like, "Oh, I would eat all that if that was me. My boss would probably want a slice as well, though, and I would probably have to give it to him because he pays my wages." I'm like,
But you are...
The cake's £3, mate. Just
You're like that, though. You didn't like your last barber because they spoke nicely to you. I just want somebody to cut my hair and no speak to me.
I didn't like my barber in the town that we used to live in because they had very right-wing views. and they discussed them openly. And then, in fact, it was the same for the barber that I've just left as well. But now I go to a Turkish barber.
We know.
I haven't talked about this in the podcast, have I? I think I did. Turkish barbers are my new favourite place. So good. He changed my whole hair. He changed the direction of my hair. My hair was going in one direction. He's never met me before, didn't even ask me what direction I wanted my hair to go in. He just done it. He just changed the direction of my hair, and now it's awesome. And he stuck some wax up my nose as well, got all the nose hairs out of that. I need to go back to him tomorrow, actually. It's changed my life. And he set fire to my ear.
I've heard about this so many times.
Honestly, I came out, I was skipping out the barbers. I actually gave him a tip.
Well, that's
I said, don't eat yellow snow. I didn't say that.
You literally just moaned about somebody saying the same old jokes and
I
just did
know,
it.
that's because that's just what we do. It's what we do. So yeah, anyway, I purposely walked past that shop.
I have done it in shops where I avoid certain, if there's options of where you can go to be served.
Yeah.
But went to a different shop. I didn't have that much time in my life.
I walked all the way through the precinct and went to B&M.
B&M's far away though from other places. That's an effort for black bags.
It's not really.
To speak to a guy.
It's not far from the bottom of the Bathgate precinct. It's a minute to 2 minutes.
Aye, but by the time you get to the shop, get all around it, it's huge.
Yeah.
And you went and you didn't look at the Christmas stuff. What is wrong with you?
It was really early in the morning, and I just wanted to.
You were in B&M, and it's 3 months before Christmas.
I know, and I didn't look at the Christmas stuff.
That's weird.
I did, however, use my Christmas mug the other day.
Oh, exciting! I did buy us some Christmas mugs.
Yeah, last month. I think so.
Yeah, because you've got to stock up for these things.
Mm-hmm. So I thought I would try it out. I had a wee cup of tea in it.
It's a hot chocolate mug though.
It's a hot chocolate mug. It's very thick and sturdy. I like it. Thanks.
Thick and sturdy.
Thanks for my Christmas mug.
There you go, that's your...
Thick and sturdy, that's the title. Yep. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, an annoyance that I have. Have you got any more that you can think of top of your head?
Just how songs used to come ahead for days for no reason. For 2 days I've had Little Mix Shout Out to My Ex in my head, and I don't even like that song. It's an awful song. I don't like Little Mix, and it's in my brain. Where did it come from?
But do you sing?
Shout out to my eggs.
Shout out to my eggs.
Yes, which is even more annoying after a day when that's all you can think about.
Because that's what you were singing 5 minutes before we started recording the podcast.
But why? Why did I wake up with that song in my head and I was singing about eggs for 2 days? It just annoys me.
It's especially when it is just the one line.
It's well depicted.
Depicted?
In the film Inside Out.
Yeah.
So if you've not seen it, it's an animation, it's a kid's film, but it's about the emotions that are inside your head, basically.
Yeah. And
the things that happen inside your head. And it's a very clever film for doing a cartoon. And there's a bit where they have core memories, and it's whatever, and it's in your brain, deep in your brain, there's core memories. And then in the middle of your core memories, so your really happy moments, your really sad moments, your life-defining moments, there's just an advert from 2004.
Yep.
With a song.
Yep.
And in the film, like, it's like the wee guys that work in your brain just go, have that, and send it down to your brain. And it's like, that's what's happened to me with a song that I don't even like. It's true though, isn't it?
Yeah, and talking about adverts and stuff, that happens all the time.
Yes.
For quality bathrooms.
Low prices.
Buy right. If Buy Right want to sponsor us, thank you. Just give you a wee shout out.
Where inspiration comes in boxes.
Ceramic tile warehouse. Giving that shout out to a lot of companies today. Shout out to my companies.
So we've got me all fired up on that.
Fired up. Well, the one that I have, we've spoke about before, and I don't think you find it that annoying, but I find it really fucking irritating. And we're going to end on this one. People who pronounce French words really Frenchy.
Who are not French, can we just clarify?
What?
Who are not
French. So you'd be watching the news, or you'd be watching a documentary or something, and the announcer will be like, oh, something happened today at the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, and you're like, you just Arc de Triomphe, just say it. That's how you would pronounce it in your own language. Just say it like that. I don't think there's any French reporters who are reporting on something happening in London, say, and they're going, oh well, there was an accident in South London today.
You got me coughing again now. That's actually, I was like, this isn't annoying, I don't really see what, like, it's not that big a deal, but then when you put it that way, it's quite funny.
It wouldn't happen the other way around.
Who was the footballer that done it though? That was so bad. Who was the footballer? Joey Barton?
Joey, when he moved to France or something.
Did he go to play for Marseille or something? Is he English?
Yeah, he's English, yeah.
And he just went to the conference and just started going yes, I played the football, and you're like, what are you doing? Stop.
It was Steve McLaren was one of them. The guy who used to be the England manager. He went to manage in the Netherlands, which we would probably call it, not Holland. He went to manage, I think it was FC20, and he was being interviewed, and he put on a Dutch accent. And then I think there was one point in the interview where he actually said, how you say.
No way. That's so cringe. Don't do that. It's just embarrassing.
It just comes across. Is it racist?
And racist.
Yeah, it comes across as quite racist.
Oh dear. Well, there you go. On that note.
There you go. So that's us done.
Bonjour.
That's us done.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Au revoir. Right, so there's going to be no podcast next week because we are on holiday. Not to France. We are going to England.
So we'll have to speak posh.
England.
Lake District.
I'm looking forward to it.
Windermere.
A wee caravan holiday. Fucking love a caravan holiday.
It's the best.
Looking forward to it very much. So we're just going to have a week off. We're not going to have any podcast.
A week off because I've had the 2 weeks a week off.
Yeah. Like that kind of cough, yeah. Like that one. Yeah. I was talking about the holiday. A week off. So we'll be back in 2 weeks.
10 cows in a field.
Here we go.
What one's on holiday? No. 10 cows in a field. What one's on holiday?
I know the answer, but I'm just going to play along, okay? I don't know, Amy.
The one with the wee calf. Wait. 10 cows in a field. What one's closest to a rack?
I don't think I've heard this one, people. What is it?
Kuwait.
Oh, yeah, I've heard it. Wasn't funny the first time either.
Moving on.
Moving on swiftly to the end. Yeah, because that's what cows say. Yeah. So we'll see you in 2 weeks, maybe.
I'll be back with my
top quality banter.
Comedy.
We'll be nice and refreshed. We're away to watch Taskmaster.
We'll be nice and refreshed after spending a week in a tin box with our 2 children.
Who we love dearly. Who we love dearly.
Yes.
So much.
I definitely think somebody's awake in this house or next door or having a party.
But sometimes we do here next door quite a lot.
which is shocking. It's a Thursday. Calm down.
Yeah, calm down,
I'm
people.
joking. I'm not like that. I don't care.
Okay.
You do you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.